Hello everybody and welcome back. I'll be visiting Factorio again. This time for Space Age. DLC just dropped yesterday. I'm gonna do unmodded. Replay. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna really mess with any of the settings, just gonna do a base playthrough. Default settings all across the board. The heck? Alright. Welcome to Factorio Space Age Free Play. Your task is to dispatch an interstellar space platform. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo and discover other planets. Start small, work your way up with automation, construct reliable base of operations, and reach for the stars. Protect yourself from the native species as they might not appreciate your presence. Okay. It's been a while. Alright. Deconstructing the ship, getting ammo, weapons. Alright, so I start with a pistol, I start with a couple magazines. I've got a burner and a furnace to start. Next to me I have one of each deposit. I've got 2 biter nests there. Got quite a bit of coal nearby. More biter nests there. So honestly, it's kind of low for a starting area. Just gonna deconstruct all this for a few easy resources to begin with. Okay, that should be everything from my ship. I'll plant down right on top of the iron ore. Or maybe in between the iron and the copper. Let's do that for now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need coal. So I think... Oh goodness. Okay, R is rotate. My goodness, it's gonna be a while. Gotta work my way back up, remembering all the controls and everything. Do we have... Yeah, I got burner inserters, ugh. Would I be able to do... Alright, so that's 3 iron gears and a stone furnace. Yeah, so I can rotate it. Let me gather some stone. Oh, got big rocks on top of a stone deposit, sure. I'll pick you up. Oop. Could I technically... I think I can do the drills into other drills. But I can't remember if I can do that into a furnace or not. Yeah, I can. Okay. Alright, there's no other ore on the ground, so that's fine. Hello, is this where I go to cancel my chronic crippling depression? Yes. Yes, it is. Is it working? Alright, so it was... Yeah. Troll. Let's put these on the bar for right now. Make 2 more of these. Gather some more stone for a furnace. Box. I need iron plates. Just hand feeding for now. Neat. I would like to cancel, please. Nothing has changed. How is the autism game going? I just started it, so it's all a matter of me trying to get back into the rhythm of things and remembering how vanilla is compared to space exploration. Alright. Will this work? Yes. Alright, so I will constantly feed. I can grab from there, throw it to there, and it works. Do you win the autism when you get to space? Is it winning if you already have it? But you played these games to unlock it. No, you try to keep it at bay. I thought that's the way it worked. Isn't there a short... I guess not. A shortcut to make these? I thought just clicking on it would make it. Maybe that was a mod that did that. Alright, I have plenty of stone. I can make plenty of furnaces. Let's go ahead and make 10. So that took half. Right up to 29. Oh, automatically make it for me. Steam power. Oh. Right. So that unlocked just by me crafting rather than researching. Okay. Craft copper to unlock that. Craft a lab to unlock science. Alright. That's a little different, I think. Or I just don't remember it being that way. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I mean, I unlocked power. I don't have any electrified items yet until I research it. Here, grab that. Do a few more of these. I will take one with me to get copper. Make a box. And coal. I think we both need to read up on our lore. Anyway, I'm gonna watch a bit more of my movie while I finish this last beer. I head to bed. I've had a rather shitty day. Take care. I'm sorry, buddy. Hopefully it gets better. Well, hopefully the movie will make it feel better. Alright, so now make some transport belts. My birthday is only once a year, so it'll be better tomorrow. So, want to talk about it? It's a button to take off the belt. I mean, it's not a conversation many people want to have, but it is important to talk about how you're feeling. Maybe find out why you're feeling that way. No mindful resource. Okay, new icon. Here if you want to chat, buddy. I understand, though. Alright, hope you can have a good rest of your night, bud. Alright, need more. Then 20 more of these can make 8. Take half of that. And let's move this around again. Just feed those back into each other. Alright, need a nice box. This will do. And we're automated. Most basic form of it. Alright, so while this is going, grab some coal. I'll run down here and get this set up. Make a couple more. Another box. Few boxes. Alright, first a little bit of copper is being made. Gonna need a lot more than that. But it's a start. Already up to 70 iron. Our electronics is done. Next will be automation. So I just have to craft a lab. That is 10 circuits. Alright, just hop on over here to do that. make everything for me. That's finished. I need copper and iron ingots, or iron wheels. Then I can work towards automation, gun turrets. Probably better gun first. Well, no, I'll do turrets first. Then I'll queue guns. And automation. I'll go ahead and place this down here, I suppose. Right. These aren't burner ones, so I do need to get power. Grab those. Let's go ahead and start making... I mean, I could hand feed it, but I still need electricity for it to work. Not having iron poles kind of blows. Okay, I will make the light armor, please. Okay, boilers and steam engines. Assumes 30. Let's just do 1 and 1 for now. I need to cut down some more trees. Alright, this is my closest bit of water. Keep pressing wrong buttons. I'm so used to Satisfactory right now. Okay. We have a pump. Got a boiler. And 1 steam engine. Right. These need fuel. Wait, no, I can do electrified. Here, let's make a few of those. Do. Electrified powered. That's a better word for it. Alright, so I got those. Grab our coal. Alright, so I now have power. Let's go ahead and pop these down here. Oof. All out of wood. Whenever I get electrified, of course. Alright, that one's empty. Alright, grab more coal. Let's go ahead and craft more of these. Oh, no. I missed the whole burners go into inserters. Oh boy. It's alright, we'll just handcraft for a little bit. It's fine. Alright, grab those, clear that. Alright, so I am short on iron. Not anymore. Ooh. That one's spent. Alright, now to make science packs. It's 10 for this one. Alright, so in total for these, I need 35. I'm missing copper. Alright, so first things first, for automation, I want to try and get ammo crafted. Let's go ahead and make my rounds real quick. Alright, so these are pretty much capped off. Could use some more for the furnace. $12, $20, $25. Alright, that'll be enough to get that going. Well, tell me what takes a craft? Yeah, bunch of iron and copper. Let's get 30 going. That's kind of scary that that's a rare achievement. Alright, after automation... Electric miners do seem quite nice. I might do stone walls just to barricade myself and give myself a little bit of protection. And again, it is the beginning. I don't really need splitters or undergrounds just yet. Radar would be nice. After that, repair packs. Nah, not yet. I will see where everything is at first. I'm kind of hesitant to build more of these just because I know I can't really do anything with them outside of like just placing them in a chest. I don't believe there's scrapping unless they added it for the DLC / expansion. Another steam engine. Yeah, so even with the one, I can fully power the couple inserters I have, no issue. It's all gonna change here in a bit. Before bad things happen, I will take this and just deposit the 27 I have. There you go. Yeah. Alright, so those are all done. Hello, Musty. How's it going? Been a while. I'll just keep getting a bunch of these going. Alright, I can make 2 turrets. I can make a rifle now. Or submachine gun. Get that going. Make 1 turret. Alright, put pistol away. The Factorio? Me too. I'm really happy with the fact that the expansion's finally here. Target priorities. Huh. I just need more iron. Alright, after that it's the miner. I need 10 more packs. Done. Everything's down here. 27. 35, 39. How much is in here? A lot. How far have you gotten? Have you gone to space yet? Automation. It has happened. Not in space yet. Alright. Assembly machine, let's just get you going on ammunition. Just throw in half of my iron plates. I got the blue and gray science potions already. I just unlocked tanks and working on automating ammo for that. One big project after another. Right now I'm kind of taking it slow. I'm in the beginning, so going very quickly here isn't the best idea since I decided to park myself right next to a nest. Haven't seen much DLC stuff yet. Yeah. I've been kind of reading the blog posts during its production, and a lot of the new stuff seems really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to just flying around on an asteroid with grabby arms. One thing I am definitely looking forward to is potentially seeing a space exploration update with the new stuff they've added for Space Age. Alright, go ahead and make 20 more science packs. Then 15 gears. Back up to 50 gears. I'll do 30. My math was wrong. Or I just never went back to throw it in there. Shibas are singing. Alright, almost to electric. Gonna drop this coal off for my boiler. Alright, yeah, it's got plenty right now. I'm not gonna drop the other one down because this isn't really consuming anything. Got plenty of copper just without one going. Okay. So radar is 10. Oh no, it's 20. I'm looking at the wrong thing there. I'm sad that it doesn't consume the burners. I really am. Pressure greater than 10. Construction surface conditions. Hmm. I guess I've got to worry about stability now? Alright, take these down. Clear that off. Put the new one on. Plunk you down here. Oh, of course. Alright, can these two alone? Yep, they can get the third one working. I'll go ahead and put, I guess in theory I could just uproot this guy, have one going, because this is way more than enough right now. Alright, there you go. Have fun. It's all gonna change once I actually get assembly machines going. Oop. Alright, so I need iron plates and copper cables for my circuits. Alright, just get that one going. How are we doing? 16. Alright, so I now have these all going. Let me throw in those. I'll keep one stock on me since it is the beginning of the game. Yeah. Go ahead and take those. How much we up to in here? 9. Not a whole lot. Let me get something going for gears. Sure. Alright, radar is finished. I guess, yeah. A splitter, sure, why not? Undergrounders are good to have. I can do increased damage for smaller projectiles. Fast inserters, I could use them, sure. Logistics science could be nice. Go for better smelters. Really not sure what I want to rush. Steel would be a good thing. Leads into heavy armor. And of course, steel axe would be nice, but I'd preferably not grab things by hand. Sure, I'll do steel. I'll lead into advance once I get logistic science. Grab that. Into that. Tool belt expands inventory. Better electric poles would be nice. I'll go with that for now. Okay. Do 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 do. Alright, so this is backing up. That's with just 2. Go ahead and pick that up. This. Yep. Move that there. Alright, we need to fuel those. Make some more arms. Make a radar. How many of these do I need? I need 20. Alright, we have a radar. Ta-da! Oh, it actually shows the little dots for electricity. Do 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 do. Need more automation. Okay. 202. Take a full stack, thank you. Alright, I'll just have one going for circuits to start. Oh, power's out. Shame. Okay, here you go. Alright, so that's now at half capacity for the few things I have. Kind of underestimated the strength of these electric miners. I'll place it down here and work my way up. Need more boxes. Oh, what was the... is it tilde? No. What was the key? There we go. Left alt. It's been a minute. How's my pollution? Almost in trouble. Almost in trouble. Close but no cigar, I guess. Let's get that going. Alright, so you will be circuits. I need more conveyor belts. I'll move you because you're in the way. Right there's fine. Of course. More boxes. Alright, need more electric miners to get that up and going. About that. Alright, is there a way... Let's turn it off for now. Grab those. Need iron. Slowly building up. Nice number. How is my power? Not the worst. Alright, for this I need how many? Oh, it's slowly researching, I see. Next one will be 30, followed by 50, 30. Oh, okay. This for sure is going to send biters my way. Need more plates. Starting to back up. Alright. Furnaces. And power's down. Let me grab another one of these, please. I need iron. Is that enough? No. Let me go ahead and grab coal. May as well cart it down. Alright, so what happened? I just saw a coal down there. Yes. Place the third one anyhow. Alright, outputting 60. So I would need another one to fuel this guy. Alright, need more arms. It's gonna be circuits and plates. More arms. Alright, so that'll be my own personal supply for building stuff. So like handcrafting these. Based on another turret. Yeah, I'm most definitely gonna get attacked from this one. Although this is creeping over pretty close. Okay, so now out of copper ingots. Copper plates, sorry. Alright, so now I'm needing more copper. Alright, so more conveyor belts first. I'll put these here. Shuffle these around. More arms. Right, they'll go into that, followed by into... I'll just take that. There we go. Boop, boop. Let me take one of you and plop it down here to get that working. Turn this on for cables. Grab some more iron plates. There you go. All right. That should be enough for all that. Got quite a bit of gears. Just keep one stack on me. Same for plates. Almost full stack of circuits. Take some more of those, thank you. Alright, 2 more gun turrets whenever that's available. And take all the coal. 17.5. Give you some 8.7.2. 22, 22, 23. Drop off the 24 down here. It's got 60 in it. Now up to 83. What's my power? Fine. Right, so now it's just a matter of constantly upping production, getting other things going. I want to get conveyor belts being made. I want to get inserters being made. So I'll be iron plates and gears. We're gonna get 5 of those up. And just take everything. All is gonna get torn down here in a moment. Alright, so I got 50. Even 100 on magazines. How are we doing? Pollution is now hitting this one. So I can pretty much anticipate an attack at any moment. Well, kind of hitting it. Trees are probably absorbing most of it. Alright, 10 more, and then we'll start crafting. Those enemies are such rats. Hello, Quacken. How's it going? Long time no see. Alright, yep, stock up on those. Let me drop off 4. Remember, I couldn't relax my mind for 3 seconds without getting bullied. Sounds about right. And it only gets worse as time goes on. Alright, so finished up those stacks. I'm up to 58. I've got a couple more gun turrets. See here. Place you here. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. Get a couple extra electric miners. Doing fine. Can't sleep anymore. Kind of fell asleep for 4 or 5 hours, so now I will stay up till 8 a.m. and buy some white wine. I'm with you, all except for the white wine part. I'm doing alright. Work has been kicking my butt the past couple weeks here. But finding whatever time I can to relax here and there. Some people would find this game very stressful and would question how I'm able to relax with it, and it just somehow puts my mind at ease as a good distraction, so. Alright. Go ahead and start tearing stuff down. Okay. So these are going to be ingots into... Let me think about this mathematically for like ratios and stuff. Zero limit is 6. Cool, I am out of coal down there. Never mind. Might be worthwhile to pump the water up here so I don't have to keep running. Hey, go ahead and just do that. Yeah, because this doesn't need to be powered. It just works. Alright, this is going to be pretty close by. Pipeline extent is 320. Okay. I actually don't like white wine, but I can change the... Can't change the white wine arc. I mean, hey, if it helps take the edge off, sure. I can think of many worse things you could be doing. Factorio is amazing to relax though. Just the enemies can get very annoying later on, yeah. I completely agree with you there. I do quite enjoy the long rides with the tanks just to clear stuff up. That's also very cathartic, just blowing them to hell. Let me make 2 boilers. Alright, so I've got that. Let's rotate them. I'll point them downwards. I'd rather not build up towards the base. Do something like that. Make 1 more engine. Alright, so those are linked up. Now... Okay. Pretty close to the base, I don't have to run all the way down to the lake anymore. Cool. I remember building the Great Wall of China around my base with turrets behind it. Didn't really help. I also built conveyor belts so the turrets get ammo 24/7. Yep. But then I was too busy with my China wall and turrets. I got attacked every minute, so I couldn't do anything else. Yeah, it's having to balance everything out to be like, oh hey, my pollution is, oh, also worrying about like, hey, I've got some forest, so this is absorbing some of the pollution, but then those trees will die very quickly. So like, how badly do I want to keep pumping out expansion versus dealing with wildlife? Put off dealing with wildlife too long, then and for a world of hurt. I believe it's a two. God, I can barely remember this. I think it's a 2-to-1 for plates to gears. So there's that. Let me grab this, throw it in, power these. Alright, this is going to be conveyors. So that could go there. These should go here. Okay, I've got conveyor set up. Get some more mines going, miners going for coal. Every task in this game can get addictive. Absolutely. The reason why I'm so excited to play this over continuing to play Satisfactory is I just feel like it's missing the combat element to the game, and I very much miss like the chaos the biters add to it. That, and I feel like I don't really have the time I need to invest into it, because I'm at the point where I usually stop, where everything just requires an ungodly amount of like increases in production. Alright, so this will be a storage point for plates and gears right now. Have conveyor belts being made. Next I would want to get inserters done. Probably not fast inserters yet. So it's going to be electronic circuits. This factory is a bit clunky for me, to be honest. The building is not as smooth as Factorio. I can definitely agree to that. They've done a lot for 1.0 to help with it. However, if you're not building with blueprints, I feel, in Satisfactory, you're doing it wrong. And that's kind of a shame, because then everything kind of just looks samey unless you put in all the effort to do like, alright, I'm going to make all these different variations of this or that for blueprints to make things look pretty. Where, you know, this is 2D. I don't really have to worry about the 3D aspect. Everything just looks like a circuit board. Also because of height difference. Also I don't feel rewarded by the game. You can't really do anything with the stuff you're making, like in Factorio. I can nuke stuff. Right. You get, like, nuclear grenades you can throw later on, but they've even said like combat isn't something they want to focus on. So cool, I've got all these options to kill stuff, but nothing to really use it on. And that's quite the shame. As much as I love Satisfactory because it's a good looking game, everything runs smoothly now, compared to before. Like on my previous rig. That was also, I think, update 3 or something. Like it runs great. Looks great. Feels fine. I just want more from it. Okay, let me do that. I'll just keep 2 full stacks going. For here, keep 2 stacks, 2 stacks. Ammunition, 2, 4. Yeah, there's just something that's always missing from Satisfactory for me, and that's the combat element of it. Because building can be fun. Just building to your heart's content, making stuff look nice and pretty. But it does get kind of stale after a while. Like I said, I'm at the point in the game where I just have to invest time I don't have. Where certain items you produce just with an like baseline clock, not underclocked, overclocked, you're making like 0.3 of an item, and yet you need hundreds or thousands of it. Like, I like to joke about it with one of the previous beta builds of the game. You know, I got to the point where I just left my computer on for 2 or 3 days to finish out the final phase. Just to say that I did it. And I got the golden mug at the end, so cool. Great, I got the gold mug. I did it. Yay, sure. That's fine. Alright, I need to get these automated, so it's gonna be gears and copper plates. Need to up the copper plates. This is now down to 100, so I am consuming more. The only thing that fucks me over in Factorio is uranium. Yeah. Uranium is a bit of a headache to get up and going in the very beginning. Let's get those going. Get steel, then it is... Oh wait, no, I gotta get logistics first. You were lost with uranium. That's fair. I'm also going back and forth in my head with like base Factorio and what space exploration was. Because uranium is even more complicated in space exploration. If I'm remembering that correctly. I can keep those going. Alright, so we have 4 spawners there. Got another copper node there. I've got a big iron node there. Alright, how's our power looking? At half again. Go ahead and make some more drills. I'll go ahead and make 10. My rain was also not working because I played the whole night. That'll do it. The thing that really gets me is as I play these games, like, I spend more time out of it, thinking about the game than anything else. It's not a bad thing. It's like, I'm at work and all I'm thinking about is like how I can improve on what I've already got place down or different ideas to make the things look prettier or what I should focus on. It's nice. I'm happy that, you know, I yearn to play these games. Because not many games do that anymore, sadly enough. Yeah. There's a lot of really fun games out there, don't get me wrong. But this past year, especially whenever it comes to what gets released, I mean, you may as well just wait a year before you decide to play anything because it's completely unoptimized. In school, I was thinking about League nonstop, waking up early to play one game. Have you still been playing League, by the way? Or have you grown out of that? Does it still have its claws in you? Monster Hunter Wilds, yes. Outside of like Satisfactory 1.0, the Factorio DLC that came out, honestly the only thing on my radar is Monster Hunter Wilds. Still playing League, sadly. Oh man. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and make some fast inserters for that. I'm just gonna need to start upping production on everything. It's the only game I'm really waiting for, yeah. Out of everything that's being talked about and released and yada yada, it's honestly a little sad that all I'm looking forward to is a game that's coming out in like 6 or 7 months, I think. I can't remember the actual release date. I think it said like spring of 2026. 4 months. Okay, yeah. Which in reality is just going to be like a blink and it'll be here. Because that's how time has treated me over the years. Yeah. But the weekend can't last long enough, of course. Alright, tear that down. Throw that in there. Quadrupled. All that, which is nice. The fast inserter going on this. And how's this going? Yeah, that's overloading, so make a fast inserter. Now this won't be able to keep up with it. That's all it's waiting on, so make another fast inserter. Still waiting, so I gotta get those upgrades for the arms so that they can grab more stuff. I think that's logistics. Been a while. It's also pretty. The only game this year, the only game this year I was hyped for is Tekken 8, and it was in January. There's been a lot of fighting games that have been coming out where I'm like, man, God, I feel like I go in this spiel so often. TLDR, like, I want to get back into fighting games, but I can't because I know what they're gonna do to me. And yeah. It's a conversation that I have way too often. I feel like I have it like every other stream. Bad business practices. That's the long and short of it. You're gonna release a game, and then a year later you're gonna re-release it. Just with one additional character. Charge full price again, because you gotta have the Super Edition, the Ultimate Edition, the Gold Edition, Platinum Edition, Super Ultra Editions. And again, as I keep going over, and, you know, full disclosure, yes, I know that it takes a lot to make, or a lot goes into making just one single character. I get that. I still think it's shitty that you're going to nickel and dime your audience. I'm gonna build a second lab. Pick that up. Do. And there you go. I say TLDR, but a lot of the information was left out and I kind of drifted off as I'm distracted by this game. Fuck that, I also hate that about Tekken 8 the characters this year were all base roster, but they sell it for $8 each. My friend, bought the Insane Edition and he didn't, get the map that came with the first character. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it with like Guilty Gear, like, man, I should get into Guilty Gear. It looks really fun. I'm sure I'll have a blast with it. Out of all of them, I think that would have been the better option. Then I saw Street Fighter 6 come out and I'm like, alright, I think I'll do it. I think I'll do it. I sat on it, I sat on it, I sat on it, I waited, and then I'm like, okay, yeah. I remember what they did for Street Fighter 3 and 4 and 5. Like, yep, they're gonna do the exact same thing again, probably even worse now. Because I think they have season passes with it too, if I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I could be completely wrong. But yeah. It might be something, some other game that incorporates season passes. Whatever. And then another one of my viewers, Joe, popped in and was like, hey, are you gonna get the new Dragon Ball Z game? And I'm like, I haven't really cared about Dragon Ball Z since, like, I was a kid. Watching it on Toonami. After that, like, I was aware that it's a thing still, and I'm glad that it's going strong and people love it, but I could really care less. I watched a couple of my usual people stream it, and I'm like, it looks fun, looks like a good time, you know, let me just look at the store page. And that quickly disappeared as I saw how much DLC was available day one. Every DLC character is busted. They make them OP so everyone buys them. Yes, yes, that's one of my biggest complaints whenever it comes to any live service game that adds characters. It's a complete scheme. They're going to be released completely overpowered to make everybody want to buy them. Then they get nerfed into the ground. Nobody wants to play them anymore. Oh, another point for me not wanting to jump on board with playing, like, fighting games is, like, if I get into it, I'll be there from like ground zero. I'll be there for like the good times and also the bad times. So sure, that's cool. If I want to wait and be smart about my purchase and just wait for like the Game of the Year edition or like the 5th Game of the Year edition that comes out, let's be real, I'll have all the content available to it. But most likely, the only people who will be left playing it are people who have been playing it since day one. And I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I either lose all my money or I don't have any fun with it, I feel. Anyway, I said I wasn't gonna get in the fighting games, but here I am getting in the fighting games again. Stuff that I've already talked about. Ah, it's so nice having these maxed out. That was also really annoying, to be honest, yeah. Okay, everything that I want automated right now is automated. I need to make heavy armor, so that's going to be steel. In order for me to make steel, I need to send the iron ingot into the furnace again. So, let's go ahead and get that automated. I've got to kind of think about where I want to build stuff too. It's all going to get torn down and rebuilt at some point, but I would like I like having the idea that what I put down might be permanent, but I know that's not going to be the case. I know daggone well that's not going to be the case. And I sure would love those bigger poles. First time I played Tekken 8, I swear I played against people that played Tekken for 30 years straight. Yep. One of the biggest reasons why I just don't want to bother with oh, just takes 5. Got it. One of the biggest reasons why I just don't want to bother when it comes to competitive games, period, is for that alone. Like, get in, sure, cool. I might have fun, but I'm one of those old people now. I can't really dedicate time to playing games. And I don't want to be that person saying like, man, all these young whippersnappers, no responsibilities, you know, just doing no life of the game. Here I am, I can only get in like 2, 3, 4 hours, like every other day. Realistically, unless I specifically print certain things off to play games every day. Getting old's fun. Highly recommend it. Being an adult is great. Oh yeah, I should probably just go ahead and get stone going now. Alright, so... There is some piles there. I'll just do regular stone pile, whatever. Don't automate it just yet. Nothing left here, that's fine. Same problem with League, all jobless people play it for hours and hours straight. I wish I could do that, Trust me, I really wish I could go back to like what it was like in high school and middle school. No responsibilities, just playing a game, having fun with friends, not a care in the world. The only thing I had to worry about was raid night and World of Warcraft. All in your team is Bob from construction working his ass off for 15 hours, get the kids from school, make them food. He wants to play one chill game of League, and he lanes against jobless Mark, who plays 30 hours straight. Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic. No problem at all. No siree. School's amazing time, yeah. I remember all the days where I would just sit there and be like, I'm not sleeping tonight. I'm just gonna play my video games. I don't have any worries. Alright, up to 26. I need 50 for the armor, right? Yeah. Grab my copper plates as well. Don't mind if I do. I don't really want to go too hard on these. I could just deconstruct them, so yeah, sure, why not? Never mind what I just said. And those are empty. Cool. Don't really need all that anyway. I grabbed 50. Go ahead and make these. I don't mind crafting the furnaces by hand for right now. There's also no problem playing the whole night, just sleep in your class. Nothing to relieve yours. Yeah. I didn't necessarily do the whole sleep in your class type deal, but sometimes even just skipping school to play games. Hey, can I have tomorrow off? Can I just not go into school tomorrow? There's an expansion coming out. Sure, I don't care. Cool, great. Well, I'm gonna be in my room for like ever. I might pop my head out to go scarf something down. And then run right back in. Call in sick so many times because I don't want to go. I did that a few times whenever I first started working as well, like for certain games that were coming out. I'd probably still do it. I wouldn't feel guilty for it. It's just kind of like what I said earlier, like there's nothing really coming out that I really look forward to. Monster Hunter Wilds is about it. And so I just like request that week off or something. I might even do that. That might just be my vacation, is playing Monster Hunter Wilds. We'll see. It all depends on what day of the week it releases on. I should probably look into that. Because if it's on like a Monday, that's just gonna screw me over. Just like Factorio, the DLC came out yesterday on a Monday. Like, man, of all times, you choose a Monday. Alright, let's take that off. Wait, heavy armor doesn't consume light armor. Huh. Alright, need transport belts and inserters for logistics. So I do need to get inserters set up and automated. That is going to be on here. Plates, gears, electronics. More I do. I'm calling sick. Yeah, that's it. The fuck releases games on Mondays? Surprisingly, there have been quite a few. It's unfortunate. Monster Hunter Wilds releases on Friday? Perfect. I'll... Oh wait, is it like Friday morning or is it gonna be... Well, it's a Japanese release, so it's probably gonna be like in around noon to 3 p.m. my time, I think. That's also another like hurdle to go through. Like, what time are we releasing this? Can I actually justify taking a whole day off of work whenever more than half of it is just gonna be me sitting there waiting to play? Nighttime, yeah, probably. That's happened before as well, and it makes me so upset. Oh, great. I've got a game coming out tomorrow. Oh, what time does it come out? 10 p.m. Neat. I don't really remember when World released, but I think it was in the evening. Yeah. Anytime it's a Japanese developer, publisher, that's usually the case. Alright, now the problem is I gotta take this somewhere else, or I just move this line somewhere else, which would be the smarter play. So I don't really have much in here. Alright, take that out. Yeah, take out the inserters first. Boop, 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 boop. Nothing else on the ground. Alright, so I need circuits. Plates, gears, circuits. Plates, gears, circuits. Plates, gears, circuits. I do have undergrounds that I can utilize. There's also the headache of me trying to decide like where I want to have stuff. Plates, gears, circuits. And also expanding on this is going to be another issue. I might just wipe this out and then move this. So all that could be going north. Have some of the plates being split off for this. That's fine, just having that in the middle. Then carry on my construction over in this area. So if I were to do that, I also don't want to make myself too, like, confined in an area. Because I already see what's about to happen. Like, this part's fine-ish. I hope we can preload the game, otherwise it will release at midnight and I need to download 100 gigabytes before I can play it. Yeah. Yeah, not being able to preload games is really freaking rough. Be right back? Alright, no worries. I can't remember the last game that I was looking forward to that wouldn't allow a preload. Alright, so I'm gonna have this here. I can just do undergrounds for the 2 items. Do 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 do. So probably have those two come in like there. This line can be moved anywhere. So now... Alright, so inserters do transport belts. Alright, so plates and gears, circuits. Hmm. Hmm. Plates and wire. Alright, so this can be plates. Um, do a splitter. Do a right. I guess it doesn't matter. Left will be plates. I'll do right. Alright, so I'll be circuits just for this production. Copper cables. Doo-doo-doo. I guess... How does it work? When the inserters place it, will be on the opposite side, right? Okay. So I can have... Oh, I am hemorrhaging frames right now. I have no idea why. Let me do a quick test. Downloads just fine. At 800 down. And for some reason, I'm only at 4 upload. Yeah, sure. Thanks, Comcast. Thank you for not even giving me 10% of what I pay for. Alright, well, because of this, I guess I'm going to have to call it. So, well, this is where I'm leaving off, if it can even be shown on screen. Not a whole lot done, but I will be attacked very soon. I plan on streaming all of my Factorio stuff. I'm not gonna do any of this off screen, so you're not gonna miss anything. Anywho, thank y'all so much for watching. Sorry I have to run. I planned on playing for maybe another hour or so, but uh my internet service provider, good old Comcast, had other things in mind. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope to see y'all again soon. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Take care.